Listen, you are wasting too much energy on people who don't even deserve access to you. You sit there thinking about them, wondering why they left, why they don't treat you the way you deserve. But let me tell you something. You are not here to beg for love, for attention, for respect. The people who walk away, let them go. The ones who don't see your worth, let them go. You are not going to lower your standards just to fit into their small world. No, you are going to rise. You're going to elevate so high that they won't even be able to reach you anymore. Because here's the truth, that the only person you need to focus on is you, your goals, your growth, your happiness. Stop trying to fix people who don't want to be fixed. Stop chasing people who don't even look back at you. Stop giving your heart to those who wouldn't even lift a finger for you. You think you need them? No, you need you. You need discipline. You need self-respect. You need to wake up every morning and remind yourself, I am not here to impress. I am here to evolve. And let me tell you something else. When you finally let them go, when you stop giving your energy to the wrong people, that's when you truly start to shine. That's when the right people, the right opportunities, the right energy comes into your life. But first, you need to let go of what is weighing you down. To stop wasting time, focus on yourself, build yourself, love yourself. Watch how powerful you become when you stop seeking validation and start becoming your own source of strength. You don't need them, you need you. Now, go. Become unstoppable. You are spending too much time and energy on people who don't even see your worth. You sit there replaying conversations in your head, wondering what went wrong, why they treated you the way they did, why they walked away. But let me tell you something. People who are meant to be in your life will not require you to beg for their presence. You do not have to convince the right people to respect you, love you, or stay. The problem is you keep holding on to those who have already let go of you. You keep trying to fix people who don't want to be fixed, trying to prove your value to those who were never meant to recognize it. But the truth is, some people come into your life only to teach you a lesson. And once that lesson is learned, they're meant to leave. Holding on to them is not strength, it's self-sabotage. You think you need them, but what you really need is yourself. You think that if you try harder, if you give more, if you become better, they will finally see you. But here's the reality. People see you exactly how they want to see you, and no amount of effort will change that. If someone does not appreciate your presence, nothing you do will make them value you more. And the longer you keep them around, the more you are telling yourself that their approval is more important than your self-respect. Stop making excuses for people who continuously show you that they don't care. Stop justifying their mistreatment because you are afraid of being alone. Being alone is not the worst thing that can happen. Staying in the wrong company is. Being around people who drain you, who make you feel unworthy, who take more than they give, is poison to your growth. Every second you spend trying to prove yourself to them is a second stolen from the time you could have spent building yourself. The truth is, you are not afraid of losing them. You are afraid of what happens after they are gone. You are afraid of the silence, of the space they leave behind. But that space, that silence, that is where your growth happens. That is where you finally find yourself again. That is where you step into your power. Because once you let go of the wrong people, you create room for the right ones. The people who see your worth without you having to prove it. The ones who appreciate your energy, who respect your boundaries, who pour into you as much as you pour into them. But you will never attract those people if you keep clinging to the ones who are meant to leave. So stop chasing, stop trying to convince, stop settling for less than you deserve. The ones who walked away did you a favor. They made space for better. Now it's up to you to fill that space with something greater. And that starts with letting them go. You have spent too much of your life making other people a priority while putting yourself last. You wake up every day thinking about how to make others happy, how to be there for them, how to fit into their world. But when was the last time you truly focused on yourself? When was the last time you made yourself your own priority? The reason you feel lost, drained, or unfulfilled is because you have been giving so much of yourself to others that you've forgotten about your own needs. You bend over backward to accommodate people, yet when you need them, they are nowhere to be found. You invest your energy in relationships, friendships, and connections that do not pour into you the same way. And the worst part, you allow it. You continue to show up for people who wouldn't do the same for you. Enough. It is time to shift your focus. It is time to stop looking for validation in others and start building yourself. Because at the end of the day, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to make you successful. No one is going to give you confidence, discipline, or self-worth. That is something you have to cultivate within yourself. And that only happens when you decide that you are your own biggest priority. People will call you selfish for focusing on yourself, but they have no problem taking advantage of your selflessness. Do you see the irony? When you are always available, always giving, always putting others before yourself, they take it for granted. But the moment you say, I choose myself, they act like you are doing something wrong. And that is exactly why you need to stop seeking approval and start living for you. Your goals, your dreams, your mental and physical well-being, these should come first. Because the reality is, when you prioritize yourself, every other part of your life improves. You stop accepting half-hearted love, you stop entertaining toxic friendships, you stop wasting your time in places that do not contribute to your growth. When you truly focus on yourself, you become unstoppable. You don't need their approval, you don't need their permission, you don't need anyone to validate your choices. You need to wake up every morning and remind yourself that you are worthy of the life you dream of, and the only way to achieve it is by investing in yourself. Start setting boundaries. Start saying no to things that drain you. Start making choices that benefit your future, not just your present emotions. Stop waiting for someone to tell you that you are enough, because you already are. The only reason you don't feel it is because you've spent too much time trying to prove your worth to people who don't even deserve access to you. Focusing on yourself is not selfish. It is necessary, because when you build yourself, when you work on your goals, your mindset, your confidence, you naturally attract the right people. You naturally step into the life that was meant for you. But it starts with you making the decision. Do you want to keep living for others? Or are you finally ready to live for yourself? Your energy is your most valuable asset, yet you waste it on people and situations that do not deserve it. Every time you overthink someone who disrespected you, every time you give your time to people who drain you, every time you allow negativity into your space, you are robbing yourself of the energy needed to build the life you truly deserve. You have to understand that not everyone is meant to have access to you. Some people take more than they give, leaving you exhausted, frustrated, and empty. And the worst part, you let them. You allow people to use you, to drain you, to pull you into their chaos. But for what? Out of guilt? Out of fear of being alone? Out of a false sense of loyalty? Enough. It is time to start protecting your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. The people you surround yourself with, the conversations you entertain, the situations you involve yourself in, all of it affects your growth, your mindset, your success. And if you keep wasting your energy on things that do not serve you, you will never have the strength to build yourself into the person you are meant to be. You have to learn to walk away from anything that does not bring you peace. If someone constantly drains you, cut them off. If a situation no longer benefits you, leave it behind. If an environment makes you feel small, remove yourself from it. You are not obligated to stay in spaces that make you feel unworthy. Think about all the times you have been there for others, listening to their problems, giving them advice, supporting them, uplifting them. Now ask yourself, how many of those people have done the same for you? How many have poured into you the way you have poured into them? If the answer is not many, then you already know what needs to be done. Your energy is precious. Stop giving it away for free. Not everyone deserves your kindness, your time, or your effort. Some people only come into your life to take, to use, to drain you until there is nothing left. And it is your responsibility to recognize when that is happening and walk away. Start being selective about where you invest your energy. Put it into things that help you grow, your goals, your passions, your self-improvement. Spend time with people who genuinely support you, who uplift you, who inspire you to be better. Fill your life with things that make you stronger, not weaker. Because here's the truth, the moment you stop wasting energy on the wrong people, you become unstoppable. You become more confident, more focused, more powerful. You start seeing results in your life. You stop feeling exhausted and start feeling motivated. And most importantly, you finally realize that you never needed those people in the first place. So take your energy back, guard it, protect it, spend it wisely. Because once you do, you will see just how much you are capable of when you stop allowing others to drain you. Success is not about luck, talent, or waiting for the right moment. Success is about focus, about putting yourself first, setting goals, and refusing to be distracted by people or situations that do not serve you. The reason so many people never reach their full potential is that they spend too much time seeking validation, worrying about what others think, and trying to fit into spaces that were never meant for them. But the moment you shift your focus entirely to yourself, everything changes. You have been taught to believe that you need others to succeed, that you need their approval, their encouragement, their presence, but that is a lie. The people who truly win in life are the ones who understand that success is an internal process. No one is coming to push you. No one is going to hand you the life you want. It is on you. Your growth, your discipline, your consistency, these are the things that will determine how far you go. You cannot keep allowing distractions to pull you away from your path. The time you spend scrolling through social media, comparing yourself to others, engaging in meaningless conversations, and entertaining people who do not contribute to your success is time stolen from your future self. Every moment wasted is an opportunity lost. You say you want success, but your actions must reflect that. Are you willing to put in the work, or are you just hoping that one day things will magically change? There will be people who do not understand your journey, who will question why you are so focused on yourself. Let them. Let them call you selfish. Let them misunderstand you. Their opinions do not matter. What matters is whether you are becoming the person you know you are meant to be. Success demands sacrifice. You will have to let go of habits, environments, and even people that do not align with your vision. And yes, that will be uncomfortable. Growth always is. But here's the truth. Once you focus entirely on yourself, once you stop caring about what others think, once you stop wasting your energy on things that do not matter, you will become unstoppable. You will notice that you are no longer drained by toxic people. You will feel lighter, stronger, more powerful. You will wake up with purpose, with clarity, with the hunger to chase your dreams instead of sitting around waiting for permission. The best part? The right people, the right opportunities, the right energy will naturally come into your life. When you are aligned with your goals, when you are focused on self-improvement, you attract what is meant for you. But that only happens when you let go of distractions and commit to yourself fully. So ask yourself this: are you really ready for success? Because if you are, then you need to start acting like it. No more excuses, no more waiting. No more wasting time on people who do not push you forward. The time to focus on yourself is now. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is your ability to commit. Are you ready to become unstoppable?